Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people. So let's get started right away. We're going to pull you an oracle card here just so we could dip our toes in the energetic waters and see what's going on for the lovely Leos out there. I hope you're all doing fantastic, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time, though, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Leo this week, please? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always very interesting. But let's get it going here. What do we got for Leo, please? Start off with this little footnote. It's always enjoyable to me. Okay, so we do have this bound up angel showing up in position number 1. That is a similar energy to the 10 of Swords, in my opinion. Nothing to be nervous about. Like I said, it's only a footnote. Now, before we start tying all the energies there, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it, my friends. But into the reading, enough of the promo there. If you look at the imagery of this card, very beautiful, yet intriguing. You see that angel with the big, beautiful wings. It is bound up in that red ribbon. So we do think of themes like constriction, maybe feeling cornered, feeling trapped, feeling bogged down, kind of 10 of Wands like. So maybe some of you need to watch out for your rest, recuperation, your energy. But the main thing I always think of this is very similar to the 8 of Swords, where you might be a little stressed. You might have a lot on your plate. This could be something very minor, like cabin fever, or this could be like something major, like feeling like you need to break free, this like needing to liberate, needing some sort of freedom. Hopefully you're not feeling trapped or controlled with a card like this, but we're going to put that down. We'll see how that plays into the whole reading itself. Like I said, that's only a footnote to the spread, but we're going to get you going here. Doesn't make or break it. Let's get you 3 in the upright before we get that intuitive, juicy stuff. Let's shuffle it up one time, my guides. Talk to me. What we got for Leo? So, last week's reading was titled A Serious Talk. The week before that was Explosive Action Incoming. Now, I like to keep these titles as simple as possible, right? Now, a serious talk, it could be anything. It could be plans from the future. It could be setting something right, setting something straight. A lot of you could have been in very recent serious topics going on in your life. So we're going to see what we have for you this week. As I always say, energy is very fluid. It's always fluctuating. Nothing is ever set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, okay? Because this could be you. It could be people you're connected to showing up in the spread. Let's get it going. What we got for Leo, please? Okay, quick. All right, that is a pretty good start. We got the 9 of Cups in position number 1. I like. So a big card of emotion showing up here. Let's get 2 more. A wish come true type of energy. I like it. We could be seeing some very positive things. So we have the Emperor in position number 2. This is a big card of control, whether controlling one's destiny. It could represent a male figure in your life as well. Let's get one more here. Okay, so you're going to have a bonus. We have the 3 of Pentacles on the back end, which could be a good prosperous type of card, but you also have the 6 of Cups as a bonus. So Leo, let's go through these real quick. I'll give you the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into those juicy intuitive messages. So position number 1, the 9 of Cups, like I was speaking about a little earlier, is a big card of wish fulfillment. Having all that you want, all that you need. This could be various different types of wins and victories. This could be a very important card for us to clarify within this spread. So something nice could be coming. This is a very content, loving, warm, welcoming type of energy. So that might be a mode you're in. That might be something you're seeking in this time. There is a negative to every card. There is a flip side to every card. And with this card, it could be Spirit warning you either against overindulgence of things or being too giving to others. All right, too welcoming, too giving too much of yourself, especially with the 3 of Pentacles on the back end. So these are things to watch out for, but that is a very positive omen. Okay, I'm not catching any like red flags as of yet. I mean, we still have to clarify all these. But moving to the center, we have the Emperor card. To me, this is a neutral card, right? Like I said, they all have their different nuances. Now, this is the card that represents the sign of Aries. So for some of you, if you're closely connected to an Aries, this could be them showing up. This is a representation of the divine masculine, so the counterpart to the Empress. So this can be very good. It's a card of control. It's a shot calling, entrepreneurial type of energy. It can represent father figures, older male figures as well, authority figures in general. Okay, so this is an interesting one. In its most positive, it's somebody making things happen. It's somebody who's big boss mode, making things go, making things work and happen. In its negative, this could be somebody that could be a bit domineering, a bit of a control freak, my way or the highway type of energy. So we want to see what that's about. Hopefully there's nobody trying to control you in some type of way. Now, moving to the very back end, we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, this card could mean a lot. Now, it could just be you being in money mode, right? You might have your mind on your money on your mind, all about those pentacles when this card shows up. This could be representative of work situations, okay? If not money situations. When I see this card, I do think of a team dynamic. So we can think about work or school or any grouping of people with the Three of Pentacles, more than two. We're looking at a group here. So in its positive sense, it's craftsmanship, diligence, people coming together to get a positive outcome. In its negative, this card could be somebody that's lone wolf or somebody who just does not work well with others. So that can be a little warning about conflict depending on what clarifies it. Now, as we get to the bonus card, this is another little footnote. To me, this is a big card of the past. Now, if you're watching this for romantic reasons, this card can be a little highlight or a signal of soulmates, connections, people that we've been connected to for a very long time with the Six of Cups. But the main thing I always think of with this card is, aside from those things, the memories, right? So you might be reflecting back on the past more than usual. You might be in your head thinking more than usual as well when we have a card like the Six of Cups. For another portion of you, the past could be coming back around in some type of way. So with all that being said, let's dive deeper, Leo. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, we're going to get a good shuffle here for the lovely Leos, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for my friends here in late October? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Nine of Cups. And if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're having any feelings from this spread that you want to deliver to Leo, you drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. You won't be stepping on my toes. All right, Nine of Cups time. What's up with that? Why is this Nine of Cups here? Thank you. Seven of Wands. I've been seeing this card quite often this week. Now, this is a card of determination. There could be some sort of effort that's really going to pay off for you, or some hard work and dedication that, like, you really see something through. This is a payoff. This is a light at the end of the tunnel in a massive type of way. That's how this feels. Now, I will note this. The Seven of Wands can also be a card of somebody feeling a bit cornered. Right? Just like this Oracle card we had in the very beginning. So beware in this time, you might be having feelings like that. The cabin fever, backed into a corner. However, when I see this, it's a big card of determination, grit. Somebody that's going to see things through and get that light at the end of the tunnel, that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And that's how this feels to me. Like something you may be putting a lot of energy into, paying off for you, or will. All right, especially if there's something new here. This is a very positive omen. This is a very positive energy, and I would claim this, all right, because this doesn't feel like conflict to me. Now, I don't want to inject a negative energy here. The diciest thing I could feel here is like issues with somebody overspending or over-consuming. For a small portion of you, that could be it. Like if somebody's spending habits are just like crazy, willy-nilly, you might have some headbutting here. But we're not going to go that route. I do feel like this is a payoff in a massive way. So we're going to see how the rest of this plays out. Let's go in on this Emperor, because we could be getting more signals and signs. Is this Emperor here? Oh, yeah. This, to me, is somebody making an extremely firm final decision about something as well. And I was getting a similar thing in the Aries reading as well. If you're connected to an Aries, you might want to watch that reading. Now, we have the Page of Swords in reverse underneath this Emperor. Pages are communicators, they're speakers, they're messengers. And this is a card of somebody being defensive sometimes, if that's not an air sign or somebody younger in your life. But when I see this Page of Swords in reverse underneath this Emperor, it's somebody just saying, all right, I'm putting my foot down on this. I'm making a final decision on this. Like, what I say goes, what's going to happen is going to happen. So a lot of you might just be in that mode, stepping into that emperor type of energy where either enough's enough or you know the best route to get what you want to achieve. Okay, very similar in the Aries reading. I'm actually almost shocked that we're getting this similar of a reading. Okay, but I really want to see what's up with that Three of Pentacles. And for some of you, if this isn't something that has happened or something that you're going through, this could absolutely popped up where you're forced to make a call, a judgment call, where it's all going to fall on your shoulders, okay, in some way or another, okay, or the repercussions. But like I said, it's not feeling bad here. Like, if there were warnings, you know me, I would say there's warnings. I mean, we still do have a portion to go. So let's see what's up with that Three of Pentacles. Then we'll do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. Why is this Three of Pentacles here, please? Interesting. There's the Three of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, just making something happen. A lot of you could really be able to start or wanting to kick the wheels on something. Get it going. Let's go. Let's not wait about this. Let's do it. Like, it's that type of energy. Like, enough waiting, enough patience. I want to get this going. You're either going to help me or you're not. You're either on my team or you're not. Either way, I'm going to make this happen. That's the type of energy I'm picking up here. With Temperance in reverse, that could represent a Sagittarius. So it's interesting that we have speckles of the other fire signs showing up here within this spread. Yes, we do have water and earth and a lot of other things, but there's so much fire in this spread overall. So that's an energy you're comfortable in. But with Temperance in reverse under the Three of Pentacles, if it's not that, somebody wanting to get something going, you're either on my team or you're not. This could be a little bit of disharmony in a workspace. So for any of you going through a little disharmony in the workspace, it might linger in the energy for a little bit, or something in regards to how you make money, how you earn a living, or how there are little undertones of money and spending and stuff in this spread this week. So things to watch out for. Some of you might be butting heads with people in regards to money or work. But yeah, you might just want to get the show on the road in regards to something like, let's go, let's do this, let's get it moving. So let's put that down. I'm not going to clarify that Six of Cups over there because, like I said, that is a bonus card. It's another footnote. So let's go through and do a quick little recap here, Leo. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Wands. This feels overwhelmingly good to me. Now, yes, I did get that little warning there that you might not be happy about somebody overconsumption, over-consuming, or somebody spending too much. Like, there could be a little possible conflicts in regards to somebody's spending habits. But the main thing I was feeling here is like hard work paying off. Something paying off in a huge or massive type of way, diligence. So whether that's something you've been working towards for a very long time or something new that you're just undertaking, this is positive. It's a very good omen, an energy that should be claimed. Moving to the center, we have the Emperor with the Page of Swords in reverse. Like I said, this is somebody making a final decision, final choice, final judgment call. Like, no, this is how it's going to happen. This is what's going to go down. Final word, let's do this. Like, that's just the vibe I'm catching. Now, of course, it could mean other things, like somebody stepping into that Emperor mindset. Moving to the back end, we have the Three of Pentacles with Temperance in reverse here. So for a portion of you, it could be a little conflict or rough energies in regards to the workspace or how money is made. But a vibe I'm catching here is like, are you on my team or are you not? Are we going to make this happen or are we not? Like, it's time to go. So I'm either going to do this alone or you're going to help me type of energy. So please take a screenshot. We're going to get you into the shadow card. Interesting reading. And of course, it can mean other things if you want to look into them further. But we're going to get you one shadow here. It's in the shadows for Leo. And we're using the Shadowland Tarot once again. You know I love using it for this portion of the spread. So let's see if we have any links to the rest of the reading. What's in the shadows for my Leos? It's a nice little bit of introspection for us, my friends. It's in the shadow. All right, cool. Two of Wands, plan-based type of energy. Okay, so there may have been, and remember, when we look at this card, this shadow deck card, we're looking at the inverse of the classical meaning. So when I see the Two of Wands in the shadows, it's about how somebody deals with the unplanned or somebody who just does things a little willy-nilly, spontaneous. There may have been times in the past where your spontaneity could have got you like hemmed up or caught up in something. So this is Spirit asking you to like, hey, whatever you're going to do, whatever route you're going to go, however you're going to handle situations, Don't take the spontaneous approach, even if that intuitively feels best. Put some planning in. Try to think like it's a chess game, 2, 3, 4 moves ahead. That's just the vibe I'm picking up here. Now, once again, all twos could represent partnerships. They could also represent decisions and choices. We saw themes of this in the spread itself. So just know that those could pop up in the coming days and weeks. So Leo, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card you'd like to see me dressed up as for Halloween this year. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.